We've been living in the wires and the digital globe, trading our youth for a curated show. But the signal is breaking, the battery's low, and I'm tired of the secrets we're starting to grow. So step out of the static, step into the light. I want the real thing right here tonight. Red receipts, no more typing dots, no more tangled up overthought knots. I wanna see the way your mouth starts to move before you find a rhythm or a comfortable groove. I want the stutter, I want the breath before we talk this connection to death. Now we're face to face, no glass in between. The prettiest mess that I've ever seen. No place for the maybe, no room for the if. Just a heart that's beating and a body that's stiff with the truth of the moment, the pulse of the race, finally breathing. Face to face. The only two people in this whole town. Face to The sirens are screaming 3 blocks away. The city is gritting its teeth through the day. There's a million commuters in a steel gray line, and a billion watchers all keeping the time. But I'm tuned to a frequency they'll never hear, a quiet vibration that only starts when you're near. The billboards are shouting their neon and gold, and 1,000 different stories are being retold. But the wind is just whistling through an empty street, while I'm watching the shadows dance at our feet. It's a ghost town of millions, a hollowed out stare, and we're the only seabed that's left here to tell. We're the only two people in this whole town, watching the kingdoms and the clocks run down. The world is a movie that's lost its sound, and we're the only gravity holding the ground. Let the lights flicker out. Let the lights flicker out. Let the sky turn to blue. The sky turn to blue. There's no one left in the world but me and you. Maybe we're dreaming, or maybe we're dead, or maybe we're just the only ones ahead of the static and the panic and the rush of the race. Finding the stillness in this empty space. Just a heartbeat, just a heartbeat in a hollow room, in a hollow room. The only two people safe from the doom. The only two people in this hotel. So quiet I can hear the dust fall, and the shadows are stretching their arms on the wall. I'll listen close to the rise and the divine of the clock on the mantle that's running out of time. But underneath the ticking and the hum of the wire, there's a steady little flicker of a permanent fire. We're built out of stardust and ocean and bone, a million miles away from the great unknown. It's a fragile machine in a heavy-duty world, like a secret banner being slowly unfurled. 1 second you're here, and the next you're a ghost, depending on the rhythm that we're keeping the most. Yeah. It's just a heartbeat, a drum in the chest, the only thing that never takes a rest. A little bit of thunder, a little bit of grace, holding the line in this empty space. Don't let it skip, don't let it slow. It's the only way we ever really know. It's just a heart. lights are low. The GPS is telling me there's nowhere to go. The static is rising like a mercury tide, and there's a cold kind of panic trying to get inside. But I've got a metronome deep in my bones, a frequency higher than the whistles and moans. Don't look at the wreckage, don't look at the clock. The waves are just trying to soften the rock. We're a long distance runner in a short distance sprint, looking for the fire in a charcoal flint. If the melody breaks and the lyrics get blurred, just lean on the one thing that doesn't need a word. You gotta keep the rhythm, feel the rhythm, you gotta keep the rhythm, keep the pace the same. You gotta keep the rhythm, keep the pace. You gotta keep the rhythm, keep the pace the same. It's a 4 on the floor, it's a heart on the sleeve, the only bit of magic that we still believe. When the world starts swinging and the lights go dim, oh, hold on to the beat. Keep the rhythm, man. Keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm steady. So keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm steady. Syncopated heartbeats, a ragged kind of grace, finding the pocket in this crowded place. It's the 1, 2, 3, and here we go. The only certain thing that we'll ever know. Step by step, beat by beat, feeling the fever down in the street. Keep the rhythm, don't let it drop, never gonna stop. Keep the rhythm, never gonna stop. Keep the rhythm, don't let it drop, never gonna stop. I wrote the opening line on a napkin in the rain, trying to map out the anatomy of the pain. But the ink is running in a violet stream, like a half-remembered conversation from a dream. I know there was a how and I know there was a who, but the middle of the sentence is stuck on you. The pages are turning, but the ink is dry, and I'm losing the therefore and the reason why. I'm humming a melody that I used to know, back when the lights were high and the blood was slow. But now the rhymes are tangled in a silver mess, and the more or less is feeling like a lot of less. Oh, the lyrics get blurred and the meter breaks. I'm losing the count of the heart's mistakes. actually were just a hum, just a haze, lost in the rhythm of the better days. I've been leafing through the lexicons and dusty old shelves, looking for the version of our former selves. It's a syllable of silver, it's a consonant of gold, a story that's been felt but never actually told. I can see the shape of it hanging in the air, but every time I reach, there's nothing actually there. Is it mercy, is it maybe, is it just goodbye? Is it the therefore at the end of the lie? I'm running down the alleyways of everything we said, tripping over sentences inside of my head. The ink is on my fingers and the paper's on the floor, but I'm still banging on a silent, metaphorical door. I'm chasing the word, I'm hunting the sound, trying to pull a little meaning out of the ground. It's a flicker in the static, it's a ghost on the line, the one perfect phrase that'll make you stay mine. But the faster I run, the less I am heard. Yeah, I'm losing my breath, I'm chasing the it's a space, the quiet realization written on your face that some things are bigger than an ABC, and the word I'm looking for is just free. On the tip of my tongue, in the back of my mind, the hardest thing is the thing I can't find. I'm chasing the word, I'm chasing the word, I'm chasing the word, I'm chasing the word. I'm checking the mail and I'm making the tea, doing all the things that are expected of me. I smile at the neighbors, I comment on the rain. I've mastered the art of ignoring the stain, but there's a hum in the hallway, a creak in the floor, a shadow that's waiting behind a locked door. I filled up the calendar, I painted the walls. I'm answering every distraction that calls. But then comes the evening, the blue and the cold, and the news stories start to feel dusty and old. It's a flicker of static, a grain in the eye, and never that stress in a maybe or why. It's always right there in the back of my mind, the part of the story I can't leave behind. Like a song on the radio, skipping a beat, a ghost in the garden, a chill in the heat. I can run for a mile, I can stay for a fight, but I'm still living in the back of my mind. Stop. Maybe if I reach for the very last drop of the us that is fading, the us that is gone, but the memory is stubborn, it's hanging on. Just a whisper, just a blur, the person I was and the person you were, in the back of my mind. In the back of my mind. In the back of my I was just driving, just catching the green, the ordinary start to an ordinary scene. Tapped on the dashboard, hummed to the beat, watching the shadows stretch out on the street. Then the static cleared out and the intro began, and I felt the steering wheel shaking my hand. It's the one from that summer, the one from the coast, before you turned into a beautiful ghost. The singer is smiling, his voice is so high, like he hasn't a clue how it feels to just die in the middle of traffic, in the middle of June, drowning in 3 minutes of a perfect tune. It's just a song on the radio, a ghost on the air, reaching for me when I wasn't quite there, a 3-chord reminder of everything lost, a high-frequency fever, a low winter frost. I can't change the station, I can't turn it down. It's the only sound left in this taking a call. He doesn't see me against the brick wall of a memory that's hidden like a physical blow in the now playing light of a soft amber glow. Fade to the chorus, fade to the end. I'm losing you all over again. A song on the radio, a song on the radio, a song on the radio, a song I'm reaching across the kitchen light. You're already halfway into the night. You're nodding your head to the things I say, but I can feel you drifting a mile away. There's a ghost in your eyes where the fire used to be, and a version of us that I no longer see. We're sharing a bed, but we're worlds apart. I'm listening close to a mechanical heart. No shouting, no crying, no slamming of doors, just a quiet retreat from these familiar shores. I'm holding your hand, but it feels like a glove filled with the shadow of a previous love. I'm losing you in the millimeters and the days, in the polite hellos and a velvet haze. It's a slow motion fall, it's a long cold slide with nowhere left for the us to hide. I'm shouting your name, but there's nobody there, just the weight of the silence and the freezing air. Yeah, I'm losing you, I'm losing you. Is there a word that could turn it around, or are we just gravity hitting the ground? I'm tracing the outlines, I'm checking the pulse, but everything's different, everything's false. Fading a gray, slipping away. Don't let go, but I know you won't stay. I'm losing you, I'm losing you, I'm losing you, I'm losing you, I'm losing you. I'm watching my breath in the living room air, while you're sitting right there in your favorite chair. But the thermostat's broken, or maybe it's us collecting a layer of silvery dust. I reached for your hand, but it felt like a stone, a beautiful statue, a chill in my bones. The windows are frosted with patterns of gray, blocking the light of a midwinter day. We're speaking in whispers, we're treading on ice, paying a heavy and hollowed out price for staying together when the fire is dead, and leaving the old ways and forever unsaid. Oh, it's a freezing love, a winter of heart, watching the edges just crumble apart. No heat in the hallway, no sun on the floor, just the sound of the frost creeping under the door. Don't touch the glass, or it's gonna shatter in the freezing light, where nothing can matter. We could have been a bonfire, we could have been a spark, but we let the blizzard take over the dark. Now we're just two shadows in a permafrost stream, stuck in the silence of a muffled out scream. Turn down the